Right, so start of the final full day, rolling out the campsite. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. Yeah, so we got about 3k more of climbing up that climb I was doing at the end of yesterday. And then long descent. And then it's the Col de Turini, which is a pretty major climb. And then we finish with a smaller one, which I'll have to look up the name of. And then there's a little kicker in Menton up to the campsite, because I think it's quite hilly there. So yeah, it's pretty hot. Got the sun cream on, glasses on, let's get moving. Well, that was a lovely little stop for some morning pastries. That place is dead nice. That Saint Martin de Vesuble, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, some decent breakfast there. And now to get cracking. Unfortunately, it's going to be a headwind all day. But it's not as bad when I don't have long flat sections to ride. Like, it's all just up and down. So I don't find it affects me as much. But yeah, let's get cracking. Here we go, just starting the Col de Turini. Average gradient 7.2%, maximum 9%. It's about 15k with about 1100 metres climbing. So not too bad. Probably take me about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Getting stuck into the Turini now. Got about 10k to go with about 800 metres left to climb. Lovely up here, except for, I mean, it's a climb famous for motor racing, so there's a ton of cars and motorbikes on it, but it's not too bad. And there's at least lovely views. I'll try and get some shots of them in. So we've got about 3k to go now. I'm feeling all right actually. Not as tired as I thought it would be. So yeah, I think I've just gone over about 1,000 metres of climbing today, which is nice. Probably about, actually probably more like 17, 18 by tonight, rather than the 2,000 commute was suggesting. Seems around here, it always overestimates. But yeah, I'll see you at the top. There we go, that's the Turini done. I think I'm going to get descending and find something to eat because I'm pretty hungry now. It's about 2 o'clock, so I could do with some lunch. I think it's going to be quite a technical descent though. Right, so that's lunch finished. I'm just setting off up the Col de Castiglione now, which is basically the last climb of the day other than the little kicker into the campsite. So yeah, onwards and upwards. There's definitely been a bit of a fire here because it's dead smoky all around. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Oh my god, that was a serious little kick up to the campsite then. It's about a kilometre, about 10% or something. And it is roasting here. But it looks like it's going to be a nice campsite with a good view. Based on the fact we just climbed a massive hill up above the town. Let's go get checked in. This might actually be the smallest emplacement I've ever had. Literally, it's got some weird plastic table and chairs and there's a tiny little corner there. But yeah, bit of a rip-off campsite at €20 as well. I think I'm actually, of all things, now I might actually go on a bit of a bike ride. I'm just gonna go for a bit of a spin around town and just do a bit of sightseeing. But I'm up a big hill, so I'm gonna have to go on my bike because it's probably about a mile into town. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do once I've finished setting up for later. And then go find somewhere to buy some tea and stuff. So yeah, once I'm all set up here, ready to go to bed later, then I'm gonna shoot down the hill into town, go for a bit of a explore up and down the front, have a bit of a sightsee on my bike, then find somewhere decent to get some food and a beer, I think, and then come back up and have the final night of camping, ready for coming home tomorrow. Oh, just ridden up some little viewpoint just above the campsite. That's not a bad view and a half up there. I'm not sure about this place. When you've spent 3.5 weeks in the mountains, it's a bit much. A load of people just posing on the beach. Not sure I'm about that really. So I've ended up doing a bit more than I planned. It's like, oh, I've got to get out of town, it's horrible. So I started riding up this hill. Saw this nice looking village on Google Maps as I go up there. It's actually quite a climb up here. I've done about 300 metres of climbing so far. I think it's about 450 based on what it looks like. But it does look pretty pretty, so I think it'll be worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna be knackered later. Oh, I need a beer and a pizza. Feels so quick without bags on. Amazing, like a rocket ship. That's a little place I'm coming up to. Looks lovely. Not a bad view, eh? Right, let's go find some food in town. Right, that's my pizza port. Now I've got the real challenge of trying to cycle that big hill to the campsite one-handed. Turns out the pizza box is the perfect size to be jammed between my bars. It stays on really nice. That's ideal. But I've got to go all the way up there somewhere. This works far too well. Looks good. And the best leffe, Ritual 9%. Well, that was a really good tea. Yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted now. That extra little bit of a bike ride finished me off. It was about 600 metres of climbing I ended up doing, but I'm glad I did it because I'd have just sat around here moping about if not. The beer's good, it is very strong and I'm starting to feel it, but you know, last night of the trip, and yeah, I mean, tomorrow I'm going to go over we're going to go into Monaco, then up over the Col d'Az, then down to Nice, about 50k with about, well, Komoot tell me it's 1,000 metres of climbing, but looking at the map, it's not. It's like 500. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what it is. But I'm gonna get a shower and stuff before bed, but I'm gonna sign off now, I think, because it's been a good end to the day. And yeah, I'll see you in tomorrow's video, which will potentially be the last one of the series.